So let me tell you one thing, guys. Since the price of Bitcoin is below $50,000 and is hovering around our final line of support at 48,000, this 48,000 support line must be held at any cost in a weekly time frame, in a daily time frame, and also in a smaller time frame. Why? Because you can see here in a weekly time frame, if you monitor this price structure, I said you on my previous video, at any cost, right, at any cost in a weekly time frame, this support line must hold the price above 48,000, which is this ascending channel, because this lower line of this ascending channel acted as a very strong support when the price was above it, and the same line acted as a resistance when the price was below it. But now, since the price is also exactly around this 48,000, at any cost we want this support to remain. And not just only because of this ascending channel, we were also aware that around this price level here around 48,000, you can see another strong support from this symmetrical triangle, or you can also call it a bullish pennant, doesn't matter, because you can see very clearly right here. Let me remove this ascending channel and only look this as a symmetrical triangle. You can see very clearly this lower line here is also acting as a strong support, just like with the ascending channel. So that's why we are aware around this 48,000 in a weekly time frame, we have a very strong support from this symmetrical triangle lower line and also this ascending channel lower line area. So at any cost here in a weekly time frame, we have to remain above 48,000. And look at this, the price here is actually fighting to stay above this 48,000 price level. Let's see how this weekly is going to close until tomorrow, because if this weekly is going to be below this 48,000 price level, then things might look very ugly, because in a daily time frame we also have another strong support around this 48,000 price level. You can see, guys, yesterday on my video I said you this price structure what we were forming here looks like a very nice falling wedge, and according to this falling wedge, again around the same price level, which was 48,000, we had a very strong support. And now, since the price is around 47,900 and is trying to break below it, if this support here is not going to hold the price here in a daily time frame, then tomorrow the weekly candle might actually close below 48,000, and that could be a very dangerous scenario for all of us. And what if the price break below this 48,000 in a daily time frame and also in a weekly time frame? Which price target level are we going to look? Let me show you that in a 4-hour time frame. So now in a 4-hour time frame, along with the daily time frame and the weekly time frame, 48,000 was one very strong support. And now, since the price is around 47,900, I strongly believe we could see some more buying back around this 48,000 and price trying to remain above this 48,000 price level, because you can see here in the past Bitcoin price action from April month, we had a pretty similar scenario. A price correction below this S1 line, but again support was held, right? We did have this flash crash type of scenario, and again buyer stepped in and pushed the price here to the upside. So this here right now in our case, you can see the price does looks like it is leaving this monthly S1 line, and if this monthly S1 line gets broken and price is also going to close the daily and the weekly below this 48,000 line, right, then we should be looking around this price level here to the downside, which is the monthly S2 line. And this monthly S2 line is at 38,700 price level, and the monthly S3 line, guys, is at 30,000 price level. Let's not focus around this monthly S3 line, since the price here is still fighting to regain its 48,000 price level, as you can see here. So let's see how this daily and the weekly candle is going to close, because if that's going to close below 48,000 level in a weekly and also in a daily, then there is a potential scenario of a downward price movement. But if the 48,000 support is going to get regained, right, then we know around that level we have in a weekly time frame ascending channel, symmetrical triangle, or you can also say bullish pennant. Also in a daily time frame we have a falling wedge, and now in a 4-hour time frame we have a strong support at this monthly S1 line. So now you can see buyers might be stepping in to regain this 48,000 price level. And now, since the price is again above 48,000, right, you can see this monthly S1 line is also acting as a very important line as a support. So let's see if this 48,000 support is going to be broken or held. So now let's also have a quick look at Ethereum price action, guys. So on my previous video we did talk about this price structure. First one here with this GC Limomo's accumulation cylinder with widening mouth was pointing out that after reaching this 0.8, we still have 0.9 and 0.10 before an actual trend reversal starts appearing. But now what I did was I added the parabolic curve scenario along with this accumulation cylinder, and this parabolic curve scenario also indicated, hey, every time when the price of Ether saw a pullback around this parabolic curve, this actually acted as a very strong support, and after that we saw a really nice move here in an upper direction. And look at this, before we broke here in upper direction, the price formation was also pretty similar. I mean, forming a very nice symmetrical triangle before breaking in upper direction. This one was also pretty similar price structure. I mean, symmetrical triangle before breaking in upper direction. That's why I said you yesterday, we might be also forming a very nice symmetrical triangle before breaking in upper direction. And look at this, guys. Yesterday, when the price of Ether came back around this 4,100 price level, we got another strong rejection from this upper line, and now we are hovering around this 3,850 price level. So we were aware, right, this here could still play out as a symmetrical triangle before breaking here in an upper direction. So that's why in a daily time frame, I'm actually expecting more like a movement here in this manner to follow for Ethereum, guys. And in a smaller time frame, you can also see this one here. So if we look at this price of Ether right now, guys, you can see on my previous video, I showed you this descending broadening wave type of scenario that was playing out for Ethereum in hourly time frame. Once we broke out of the upper line area, we also said, hey, now we could see some impulse move following for Ethereum, and we actually did, right? But if you also notice, what did I say yesterday? That we were maybe forming this ascending triangle, and I also made it very clear that this ascending triangle could see a move here in this manner, right? And a potential pullback, liquidating all the longs, and then again starting a move here in the upward direction. And this is exactly what is also playing out right now with Ether price action. So for us right now, the most important thing is to hold the support around this 3,800 price level, because you can see very clearly that in the past Ether price action, this 3,800 has always acted as a very strong support line. So at any cost right now, the price of Ether must stay above this 3,800 line, because you can see this line acted as a support, resistance, support, right? Plenty of time when the price was above it. So that's why, since now the price is also above it, let's see if this 3,800 support is going to hold the price or not, because if that's going to happen, then I'm actually expecting more like a consolidation type of scenario before price again starts trying to break in an upper direction. So these are some of the scenarios I see right now looking at the price section of Ethereum and Bitcoin. If you enjoyed my work, then please, guys, hit the like button, and for those individuals watching this for the first time, hit that subscribe button and the bell. So by saying this, I'm signing out. My name is Anup. Bye bye, guys.